What's the deal, everybody? Let's get into this. A lot of chomos out here locked up saying that they're going to get out. Really nonchalantly. I don't think so. Y'all want y'all's kids around this chomo? You know who I'm talking about. Y'all know his name. It's SPM. He's the one that gonna get your kid again on October. Y'all better watch out. It's April Fool's Day. I figured since Carlos ain't dropping the facts like he said every single Monday on the podcast, like he always says every single Monday, he's gonna be saying, well, where were you at last Monday, Carlos? Nowhere to be found. I'm gonna stop talking. Nino America has some more information that I want to bring to y'all.
And some wild news as a Texas influencer named Nino America is starting Keep SPM campaign. That's right, if you didn't know, the Houston rapper is eligible for parole on October 7, 2024. But this influencer from Midland, Texas is saying he's going to do everything it takes to make sure that SPM does not get out.
Again, SPM very arrogantly saying he's going to get out. It's going to be his year 2024. I believe if he does come out, he's going to reoffend sooner or later.
A 68% chance, I think, is what it is.
This monster may be hitting the streets at the end of the year in October, and we ask that we start our campaign as of today, that we start writing the parole board and saying this man needs to serve his full sentence.
We got to do
just
that.
Like his victims are serving their life sentence, wherever they're at.
That's right. He says he's going to mail the parole board every single day to make sure that SPM does not get out and make sure that he serves his entire sentence. And instead of getting out in 2024, he gets out in 2048. But SPM is unbothered. He's told all of his fans to expect complete domination for when he gets out. And he's also calling out other rappers that try to talk down on his name.
I am the only man for the job. When I say domination, that's what it's going to be, complete domination.
And people are having mixed reactions of the rapper coming home later this year, but his fans are saying this on that day that he...
Y'all bet y'all won't give me that one either. What show am I on almost every Thursday? Shout out my boy Dom. This guy is crazy, man.
Gets out, I'm flying out there from Sacramento. And another person says, I'm flying out there from New York. But Fuzahanitas, I want to know whose side you're on. Are you on SPM side or Nino America's? Is it free SPM or keep SPM?
Christy, how many years is Carlos Coy, aka SPM, doing, or what was his sentence and his charges?
He was sentenced to 45 years incarceration. And he's 53 years old. So I think it said 2047 is the date that, 2040. His actual projected release date is April 8th, 2047, but he is eligible for parole come October 7th of this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was at the store with my wife and kids and my son, minding my business, and Christy sent me a text. Sis, what did you text me?
That 44 Vato had a Team Nino, Team SPM video up, and I guess I caught it pretty early because there was only like 39 comments at that time. And yeah, I told you, and you were like, what? And yeah.
And it's in the hundreds now, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm there shopping with my family today, and I get the text from Christy. I go and check Instagram, and man, it's just a battlefield on there, y'all. I don't understand how people could sit here and defend a child predator like SPM with the convictions he has. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been covering this for...
I will never understand that, fam. I never will. Again, shout out to Nino America. He actually is spreading the positive message, the best message you should be following, if anything, or should be listening to, if anything. Let him continue.
For a long time, not just barely here, but people were telling me in the comments, why aren't you barely talking about this right now? We've been talking about this, but let's be honest. He's supposed to get out, or he has parole this year in October, so it's the perfect time to talk about this. And yes, we are going to write the parole board. So we made this quick video y'all, to let y'all know that we're not backing down. We're getting a bunch of threats and hate mail and Gmails and whatever on the internet.
Bro, I've had gotten death threats. Somebody doxed me, put my address on there. I don't care. Y'all come for me because I swear to God, y'all ain't gonna fucking like the results.
Defense of this pervert. They're defending him. We're against him. So again, 44 Vato, one of the biggest pages on Instagram, reshared the video with his edits in there, asking what side are you on. And somebody had a great comment, some great comments in here, y'all, besides the typical insults to me and Christy and my people. But somebody said, it's very embarrassing that we have to ask this question, whose side are you on here? Right? There's a convicted child predator. You're asking if you back up him or you back up someone like me that wants him to do his complete sentence and stay away from the kids and the community. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Mexicans, Raza, I want to ask you a question. This is your spokesperson. He's the one that's going to have complete domination. What kind of weird pervert language is that? This guy's a weirdo, sicko. He's sick in the head. And this is who you represent. This is who you basically want to throw under the, you want
to. Nino, I can tell you right now, the domination thing, I do a podcast with my homie. My homie's been doing it. It's called Domination. This man is literally like trying to throw names out there so that way I can hear. But again, people say I'm paranoid. Let me just
throw me under the bus, give me threats, me and Christy, in defense of this man. How embarrassing and what a shame that the Raza, this is, I guess, the only guy that they think they can use to put on a pedestal to represent them. How embarrassing, guys. We should be a people that gets our criminals that do heinous acts like this and banish them. We should not want nothing to do with them. Why we want anything to do with someone like SPM who committed the heinous crimes and acts that he did, convicted for, in prison for, we should shun this man, not embrace him and wait till he comes out to.
Just because he's Mexican, bro, we got way more other people, man. Come on.
Be around him with our kids. I've heard people even comment that. Go ahead, Christy.
Nino, I'm going to say this again.
Shout out to Christy. Definitely the information that she brings to the table does a little bit more digging than all of us. And I'm just going to put it out there. So shout out to Christy for that.
Whenever you ask me, I don't even know how many months ago, 12 months ago, however many months ago it was, to research this man, I had no idea who he was. I
believe it.
Whenever you told me to fact check everything, that's exactly what I did. Whenever I started finding out stuff, we don't trust just anything on the internet. So we pulled official court records. Anybody can pull those. All you have to do is go to the Houston courts and ask for an official case document on him, and they will give you everything. You can read everything. In my mind, Nino, I do not understand. And I posted this with a guy that was kind of debating with me back and forth, but he was very respectful. How can the pride of music, heritage, ethnicity take precedent over a child's innocence? It wasn't just one child. It was multiple victims. He comes out saying he's going to be the domination. He's an abomination. I have no words.
Simple as that.
Chrissy said it best. But I'm going to tell you why SPM is speaking on the domination bullshit. I got a friend from San Antonio named Dom that runs that. And I'm sometimes on that podcast. That's why he's saying that, to plant it inside of my head. Even I've been talking about SPM for a long time, just like y'all, just as long as y'all have. So that's what I'm thinking he's doing. It's just like a smear campaign, just so that way, oh yeah, that way they know I'm tapped in with what they doing and where they on. But again, I've been taking threats all my life, so I'm not going to take one from SPM, though. Hell no, not no chomo. Sorry. Go on, Christy.
Words. And people that just supported bring on, none of that matters to me. You know, people can say that we do this, Nino, that we're clout chasing and all that, but I'll tell everybody
bring in the facts.
When it comes to anything with children or abused women or any of that, we really take that very seriously. We have a Facebook page called The Advocate that we have helped countless women. We've helped countless missing and endangered people be found and get their story out. Nothing about anything with a child or anybody that is victimized is ever for numbers. So if that's just your way of like deflecting back on us, that's fine, but that's not the case.
And even my wife
I
said,
believe
she
it.
said, do you feel a certain way that they're, threatening you and you're getting a bunch of
I'm
blowback for your
behind Nino,
stance? And I
so
told her, no, I don't. I knew they were going to do this. We have, like you can see here, obviously, as you can see on the YouTube channel, we have many various videos about SPM and the whole case. We broke the whole thing down years ago. So I told my wife, no, I don't feel bad that they're hating on me, because this is what it looks like when you take a stand. How disgusting, how pathetic that this is even a conversation or an argument, that I'm just a regular Christian, patriot, father, entrepreneur that wants, these kind of predators off the street, away from children, and people are actually defending him to the point of giving us death threats and threats of violence, y'all.
again, shout out to Nino America. Man, that's about to come, Playboy. You're good. Don't even worry about that. This man has seen it firsthand. When he was younger, he didn't mention a name, but I believe him, just because I had seen some names too pop up, just like Pancho Villa and a couple of other names pop up that were like, hey, they did it too. But I believe that, because back in the day, seeing all those, lowrider car shows and seeing them perform, there's a younger crowd too as well. There's younger kids that go to these things that probably doesn't have that parenting in their life, that are going to these events. That think about all the ones that have been hurt, that didn't get a platform or didn't get to speak out because of shame or something. So let's think about the kids. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even care about getting views. That got me views. Okay, cool. I'm doing it because the message is wrong. What he's putting out there, SPM. We should not be behind this fool. Everybody's just so easy to forget, just for somewhat. Like, and if anything, we're actually putting it more on us, because we're actually taking a stand. So they're going to go against us regardless. So who would want that on their name as well?
So again,
And he doesn't even know those people, Nino.
he don't even know them.
Their internet comments, like, they are so like loyal to this man that he doesn't even, that they don't know him, he doesn't know them. It makes no sense to me. And whenever 44 Vato said, so what is it, free SPM, or reminded me of the Bible about Barabbas whenever they let him go. I just don't understand.
Yeah, they want the criminal, right? They want the criminal
Right.
instead. Free the criminal.
Yep.
So, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, my wife asked me tonight, do I feel bad about them hating on me? No, I don't. I'm used to death threats. I've been hated since I was about 13 years old, y'all. I'm already almost
Preach.
40 years old.
Preach.
So it's nothing new to me to be hated, targeted in my city. Come and take it all, I can tell you. But I say that to say this. I even told my wife, I didn't think this would go viral. Okay? Me and Christy, when we make videos, I never think they'll go viral. You don't think, because you make so many videos and so much content, y'all, that it's not like I'll make a video and say, oh yeah, this is going to do numbers, right?
Bro, I got 1,000
I wake up
and some
if the
videos,
thing has
too.
250,000 views, 500,000 views, 50,000 views, or 100 views, that's just how it is. You just never know when you drop content what's going to happen with it. So I didn't expect this video to go viral, and I didn't even do this video even to do numbers. I do certain videos, or actually I do all my videos because I want to, but certain videos, they hit home with me, with family members that I know they've been essayed by, criminals and monsters in the
Comment right now if y'all want us. I mean, we support Nino America over here on this channel. Comment if you want more content by Nino, reviewing more content. Let me know, because this man's saying something, bro.
family. I'm just going to leave it at that. But that's why I do certain videos, especially about these child predators. It ain't about numbers. Hey, I'm glad the numbers get out there to warn more people and put more, eyes on the situation. But it's kind of like I don't know, an emotional release for me, or I don't know how else to say it, y'all. I'm impacted by a predator within my circle. I hate to say it, y'all. So whenever I see a predator out there, it's a no-go. So I make content like for SPM on purpose, because I want to make sure that his story is put out there and people learn about who he is and what he did. And it's not about to go viral. It's not about going viral, getting numbers, even though it does. And this one with 44 Vato, the homie, shared me. And I knew it'd be a bunch of blowback like always. But this is not the first time that I've been shared by him or Food community about this a similar topic, y'all. I'm used to this. Simple as that, y'all. So again, I just want to say that the blowback was expected. I didn't expect it to go viral, but it did, and we're here making a video to address it.
And the thing is, Nino, is that we don't just talk about SPM. We have anybody that can get on the advocate page can see
A lot of people.
the things
They
that
talk
we've
about-
done to try to help the
Bro, everything. My page is for music videos and rap satire. I don't get into the deep stuff. Nino gets to the message, gets to the dirty shit that's going on here that doesn't even have to do with music. They were talking about all the shit Tyson's doing. They're a page where you can go and learn some shit. All these, listen to me, all people that are in my niche that are around the same subscriber count as I'm doing, listen to that page. That page is gonna lead by example, and that's the page that I want to run. So if y'all don't like it, then kiss my ass, and I just let them finish it off.
Texas community. You know, I do what I can do for my Florida community, and
Yeah, you run a page too, right? You run a page in Florida.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, it was not ever just about SPM, and that I can honestly, with all of my heart, say that there has never been a time that I have said, let's go make an SPM video so that we can try to go viral.
Yeah.
Never was it for those pretenses at all. It was to alert people that a monster, an abomination, is getting ready to be possibly released from prison.
It's basically a public service announcement, right? Like
Exactly.
Wouldn't you want to know there's a predator fixing to be released into your community? I mean, simple as that, y'all. And we'll keep making these videos, and they can keep hating. We don't care. I just want to say something else. I just dropped another video on Instagram, a snippet from my other video we dropped called "The Monster to Be Released." The latest video we dropped on the channel. It's right here underneath
Go
this
sub
video.
the channel.
But I basically said, keep playing with me, and I'll start naming names. And I told a story. My wife even said, "Why don't you tell that story about blank? You know who? When we went to a hotel after party, we pulled up in the parking lot. You know."
What did I just tell y'all?
Nothing crazy. We chilled, talked to the guys in the parking lot, and they were trying to get my cousin, which was an underage, a minor. She was with us. We barely left the concert. We were young too, but like I said, we were there in the parking lot, and they're partying up there, and they're dope house people, SPM's people, and they were trying to get her and lure her into the hotel room. And me and my wife were like, we were young then, but we said, hell no, you're not going to go in there with these rappers. And, we said peace and we left, no big deal. But I told that story on another video, and I posted that on Instagram, and I said, don't play with me because I'll start naming names, okay? Yep. So the point is, y'all, I think SPM, there's probably more people, even in his camp, to be honest, they did the same thing, but they got away with it. SPM just basically the fall guy. But he's probably a sicko, to be honest, y'all. He's probably more sick in the head than most. But like I said, I've experienced where they try to basically lure another young girl in, and luckily we had enough sense, me and my wife, to say, you're not going to go in there with these men. And like I said, keep playing with me, and I'll start dropping names, okay? I just don't want to open up that can of worms because nothing happened, and I don't have no proof that there are predators, but I was there when this situation happened. So again, quit playing with me, SPM lovers. So guys, again, we dropped the video. It went viral. 44 Vato has a challenge. Go comment on there if you would like. All I got to say, y'all, is we're going to keep standing. If anything, I mean, damn, it's sad to say this, but I need to say we should give props and respect. Any decent person, any decent human being, a father in particular, especially, should have the same kind of stance that I have. I have a daughter, I have nieces and cousins, and I would not want a predator around them, and I would never defend a predator. Never. I don't care what anybody says. I don't give a flip what they are or how high of a status they are. Go ahead, sis, before I have one more point about SPM. Go ahead.
The only thing that I want to say is just that my mother always said, you are the company you keep. Mm-hmm. And exactly. The people that support him with such rage and violence and all of that, crazy. It makes me question their character also.
Oh, sis, they were saying some pretty crazy things to me on the post about my mother should have did this and that. I'm like, damn, you're saying such heinous things to me on a.
And on that note, like, because look, I'm from San Antonio, so an artist from San Antonio recently did a song with him, but you don't know. Hoodlum, Southside Hoodlum, really, that's the younger vibe. They don't really know, like they don't they don't even really pay attention to that. They just on the, you know, with the view side and all that. So I'm not even like throwing any shade to him at all. And I didn't want it to be like a smear campaign with him because he had just dropped that song with them. It had just so happened to be I had stand on what I stand on, and I had dropped that video weeks prior to him dropping that song. That's why I was thinking, man, does this guy really want to go to war or something? Because he's doing something from San Antonio, like an artist, a big artist from San Antonio, probably the #1 artist in San Antonio. And the monster thing, but then again, I saw Nino's video too. So I stand with what's right. And I'm not gonna continue to let that man run shit. I don't care what your comments say. Like, thank you. Like, all the bad, all y'all doing is just subscribing. So kiss my ass.
Comment because my video, you act like I'm the one sitting in a jail cell because I did what he did. How could you? Sis, let's be honest, Chrissy. You really didn't want to talk about the threats, but the things you're telling us are pretty vile things on the internet, correct?
Yes, they are.
I've been doxxed already.
I mean, the threats have come through. The threats have been noted. And all I have to say is that, you know, I'm never going to claim to be Billy Bad Butt on here or whatever, but pulling up is what somebody does not want to do. And, you know, the threats just need to be left on the internet, and they shouldn't be made at all, but they have been noted. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I just want to say this, like, it's embarrassing that, you know, Texans or whatever, right, have to put up this SPM because they have nobody else. But it's just sad that they want to defend this man. I guess they just ain't got nobody else. You know, it's sad that this is, we've come to this point where this is their guy. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
And
go ahead. You know, I never knew who this man was. Like, never. I don't understand. And I'm just being 100% honest. Whenever y'all talk about Raza and Foo and all that stuff, I mean, that's y'all slang. That's what you say. Y'all understand what that was. Whenever I went in to enter or to review and see the things that he had done, I had no idea who this man was.
Wow.
Whenever I read the court documents, you know, and the detail on it, whenever I am telling you, it makes your stomach turn, the things that he did, and it's all in black and white. It's in the court documents. It took the jury less than 8 hours to find him guilty on all charges.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand. There's not enough white pride in me to ever say, oh, that's, you know, that's my hero, you know, go abuse children, do whatever, and I'm still gonna rock with you. What? Never.
Horrible.
Man, does she speak some truth,
I
bro?
agree, Christy. So, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. 44 Vato shared me on his big page. What side are you on? To be honest, y'all, I honestly don't even
Nino,
care.
you are the
know,
big
it went
page,
viral,
fam.
But I just wanted to
We
address,
need to give him his flowers.
Again, his fans. I've done it before. We made videos about it. You know, they try to, you know, come with these lies and we combat them. But guys, I honestly don't care because I'm in West Texas. You know, my family's very well taken care of. You know, Christy and me, we're family people, and that's all there is to it. We're not going to defend a pervert no matter who they are, what status they have, and that's all there is to it. Like I said, SPM, I guess, was a complex with him because the Raza believes they don't have nobody to look up to be honest, because not many have made it supposedly. But you know, there was Selena. She's no longer here. But there's people like Mario Lopez. How come people don't go look up to people like Mario Lopez? He's Hispanic from California, and he's a great, decent Catholic Christian. So that's someone that we should look up to, not someone sitting in a jail cell talking about he's going to come out and dominate
that guy
the
from
world.
Lucy,
you know what I'm saying? He don't even apologize for his actions against his victims. This guy's a true narcissist, a pervert, and a convicted child
Richie
predator.
Valens.
Simple as that. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to drop this video and say, guys, check out the post. I guess it went viral. We ruffled some feathers, but hey, it's nothing new when, you know, you stand up to the wickedness in the world. We're not going to play games. We're not going to coddle or you know, do for people that have committed heinous crimes against children of all people. Simple as that.
That made you mad.
Go ahead.
And
that made somebody so mad because I didn't have.
We are doing our petition. Continue.
Yep. If you want to be part of the Keep SPM, the Abomination locked up, then we will have all of the information on any video that you will find about him. We'll try to go in and tag where you can write the parole board and say that he does not need to be released.
Sis, what is the information right now? Do you have it right now handy?
Yeah, hold on. It take me just once. It's a lot. So, I mean, yeah, I can't.
Do you have the
So
the correctional? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's P.O. Box 13401, Capitol Station, Austin, Texas 78711. Carlos Coy. His Texas Department of Criminal Justice number is 0111-0642. Write and say that he needs to stay in there.
What's the email? Do you have the email handy also?
It is. You can email it B as in boy, PP as in Popeye. So at BPP_PIO at tdcj.texas.gov, or mail at the address that I gave you, 13401 Capitol Station, Austin, Texas 78711. Carlos Coy. Criminal justice number is 0110-0642.
And there it is, y'all. We're going to keep this petition up. Shout out 44 for bringing light to it, even though I think 44 kind of supports SPM, or he likes his music, whatever. Listen to who you want to listen to. But we're going to continue with our petition to keep him.
We don't bum no
up.
chomo.
Okay?
I don't give
He
a
committed
fuck.
heinous crimes against children. He needs to do his complete sentence before you say that he's done his time. He has not done his time. He's done half of his time. He needs to be in there till he has completed his sentence, in my opinion. With that, y'all, we thank y'all for watching. Check out our other videos on the playlist about SPM. A lot of great info that we dug in deep a year ago. Check it out. God bless you. Christ is Lord. And we're out of here. Later.
Bro. SPM, bro. I have a diss track to SPM. Can you please listen to it? The link's right here somewhere. I don't know, but you're going to find it like after this video or something. I'm not the only one.
Fuck no. Mexican or not, we don't fuck with y'all boys. We don't fuck with pedophiles. And whoever does, fuck them. You piece of shit too. Pinky said it and what?
But Pakistani brothers, we can't let him cause a war between Mexicans. You know,
fuck no. Mexican or not, we don't fuck with y'all boys. We don't fuck with pedophiles. And whoever does, fuck them. You piece of shit too. Pinky said it and what?
But Pakistani.
Fuck no. Mexican or not, we don't fuck with y'all boys. We don't fuck with pedophiles. And whoever does, fuck them. You piece of shit too. Pinky said it and what?
But Pakistani brothers, we can't let him cause a war between Mexicans. You know,
fuck no. Mexican or not, we don't fuck with y'all boys. We don't fuck with pedophiles. And whoever does, fuck them. You piece of shit too. Pinky said it and what?
But Pakistani.
Coming straight out of Texas, man, live at 5. We ain't letting them make it. And we ain't let them make it in the pen either. All the Houston and all the ATX and the D-Time and the Fordo Thongo Blast, we ain't let that motherfucker make it. You better believe that motherfucking shit. Cause all the real homeboys, they dropping his ass. They dropped his ass, knocked his ass out, slid him across the floor, and had that motherfucker paying money still to this day. So don't get it twisted, homie. That motherfucker, just because he's in PC and protective custody, doesn't mean he can't be touched. Because the homeboys are still collecting his money.
Fuck no. Mexican or not, we don't fuck with y'all boys. We don't fuck with pedophiles. And whoever does, fuck them. You piece of shit too. Pinky said it and what?
But Pakistani brothers, we can't let him cause a war.
Anytime I hear SPM speak, all I hear is deflection, 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 deflection. That's all I'm hearing anytime he opens his mouth. So he's just trying to normalize everything that he's done. If he comes out, I mean, there's a 60-something% chance that he will do it again. So that's what we got to take into consideration. But beyond that, and that's the recidivism rate that says that proves that anybody that has been convicted of those charges, it's usually like that much of a percent that they might go back and do the same shit. Like, so that's a 68% chance right off the bat. So do y'all feel safe with having this predator amongst y'all's children once again? Because he's saying that he's going to dominate. And these are words that he's using, like, pay attention. He's going to dominate. Like, why is he speaking these type of words and just trying to say shit all the time to even get y'all thrown off track? So we're not doing that over here. I'm not doing that on this channel. I'm not going to let this chomo breathe. Like, Chrissy just showed you all the information. If you definitely want to write the Austin parole board, you can. All that information, I'll probably link it. Depends on how lazy I get, but I might link it right here so that way y'all can go do it yourselves. There's also an email, and make sure to write that we do not want that child molester out on these streets and for him to dominate. Shout out to Domination. Shout out to Dom, the real Dominate. This is just another one of his tactics, so just to throw y'all off and to throw y'all off. So anyways, y'all seen the videos. Let's end it on that note. Peace.